So, who can share what they did today with their area and perimeter problem? How did you solve the problem and what solutions did you come up with? Oh, Mark, what did your group do? Okay, tell me about it though. What problem did you solve? And you don't have to remember all the measurements because you don't have it right in front of you, but just tell me.
I know what one of the measurements was for the perimeter of the locker.
Okay, what was it?
394
And how did you come up with that?
centimeters.
How did you come up with that?
We measured the height,
Yes?
the length,
Yes?
and then we measured the width.
Okay.
And the height was 167, and the width was 30 centimeters.
Okay. And then how did you get the total? What did you do?
We added the 300. We added the 30
Yes?
to the
Yes?
167. So we had 197.
Yes?
And then you had another 107. Added the 200 together. Had to take 10 away from one of them. Add it to the 90.
Yes?
So you have 300, and then you have 387 plus 7.
Yes?
Which is 94.
Okay.
394.
Wow, that's a lot of mental math. Okay, so he's explained the he's explained the perimeter. How did that perimeter help you solve the problem? Ella.
We had to do the area, so we did length times width, which is 167 times 30,
Yes?
which is 5,010 centimeters squared.
Okay. How did you know to do that? Why did you do that?
Well, we learned before that you do length times width to get the area,
Of what?
a rectangle.
Okay. So, with that information, how did that help you solve the problem?
We thought of how big to make the paper.
Yes.
If it would fit in like the width and the length.
Okay. And what did you find out? Jenna? Oh. Okay, so Jenna, then what did you do?
So then we, after measuring the perimeter of the paper and the locker space,
Yes?
we figured out where we'd put the paper. And
Okay.
we figured out that 2 papers could fit on the locker.
How did
or the locker that is.
How did you figure out the 2 could fit on each locker?
By measuring with the area,
Okay.
and we knew that the paper
Yeah.
would take up a certain space.
Okay, so then I have a question for people. If they found out that 2 papers can fit on one locker, how many lockers will they need to hold the 29 papers? If they found out that 2 papers can fit on one locker, how many lockers will they need to hold 29 papers? Allie?
Our lockers, all of our lockers.
And how many? Samit?
26.
Why 26?
I think because there's 2 papers on one locker, so 2 papers is like 29 on one locker. So then you take away 2, so it'll be 28. Oh, it's 27. Okay. Because 2 papers on one locker, like.
Okay. Who agrees with Samit? If you don't agree with Samit, tell me why. Explain to Samit why. Jenna?
Well, I counted that we would need 11 lockers because 2 people in each locker, and then 1 locker would be left over for the 1 leftover person.
Okay, except how many papers do we need? Mark? Okay, why 15? Because Jenna said 11, Summit said 27.
Because we have just 20 people.
Okay,
And 22, 24. Then
yeah. So if you were 24,
wait, no, 26.
yeah,
And then 28. Then you have the you need 15
Yeah.
because the next one would be 30.
yes.
And only 1 person would be in that. So it's 14.
Oh, it would be 14 plus
And half.
Anna. Okay. What strategy did Mark use to come up with 15 lockers?
I know.
Sky?
He counted 5 2s with his hands, and you know that 5 2s equals up to 10.
Yes?
And then another would be 20, and then just another 5 would be 15.
Okay.
And then it would go up to 20, 27, 28, and then got the half technically from, you needed another one
Yes?
for 30, but you only needed half of it because you only needed 29.
Okay. So then, for the people that got different amounts, how did we come up with it? What made this one a little more complicated? Like, for instance, Samid, you got 27. And then you changed the 27, because then what did you say initially? Then you said no to 27, and you told me it was going to be... He said 26, and he said 27, and then what did you go to? Okay. In Samid's way with 28 lockers, and we had already assumed, because you had said that there was 1 already counted, how many paintings did Samid put on a locker?
1.
Because if we counted by ones, we would need, right. And then he ended up with the fact that the first locker had 1, which is why he would have needed the 29 lockers. With the 11 lockers, we were getting close, because what were you trying to do there, Jenna? I think you were like pretty close at it.
Trying to do what Mark did, but when Mark was explaining, I realized that what I did was wrong.
Okay, but what strategy did you use? You were close in your ideas. Yes, except you just didn't get to kind of quite, right? But you were close. Could we have used multiplication or division to help us out here? How? How could I use multiplication or division to help me out? Faisal? Okay, so how many times does 2 go into 29, and what would I have found out?
It's 14 and a half.
Right. Or, what else could I have done? How could I have used multiplication to help? Yes. Okay, and if I do 15 times 2, what do I get? 15 groups of 2, or 2 15 times gives me? Yep. Okay, and except I didn't need 30, what did I need?
29.
So what did I have to do then? Yes?
Take away
But do I take away a full one?
Take away 1.
And I end up with? So I still got 14 and a half. So we were doing measurement, perimeter, and area. But we also ended up doing skip counting, multiplication, and division.
So this activity was everything that was being taught.
Just about.